In the diagram, OP is equal to 2Q and PX to XQ is equal to 1 to 2. First question, express in terms of P and OQ. PA, PQ, vector PQ. So, first question, vector P, vector PQ. So, vector PQ, so what is required here is to move from P and go at Q. Then which any other route can we use apart from PQ to move from P and go at Q? So we can move like this, P to O, then O to P. So we can say is equal to P O P O plus O P. This is the route we can use to go at Q from P. Then we are going to replace the values of the value of PO. What is the value of PO? We have been given the value of OP. So to have the value of PO, we are just going to introduce the negative sign to this value. So we are going to say negative 2P. Negative 2P. Then plus, what is OQ? Oh, sorry, this is Q. What is OQ? We are moving towards the direction, so we are just going to write it as the way it is. So we are going to say 4Q. Then we are going to rearrange this. So we are going to start with the number which have the positive sign, and it is going to look like this: 4Q minus 2P. So like this, you have answered the first question. Let's go to the second question. So the second question express vector Px. So vector Px is equal to, so what is vector Px? So we already have PQ. So no need of moving anywhere. So here we are just going to say Px is equal to 1. So we have been given the ratio of 1 at Px. Then at XQ, we have been given the ratio of 2. So we are going to add these two ratios to give us the total number of this line, which will give us a 3. So we are going to say 1 out of 3 of what? PQ. Of PQ. Of PQ. Then we are going to replace the value of PQ. What is the value of PQ? We have already found it here. So it is going to be like this. Px is equal to 1 over 3 of PQ. The values are here, which are 4Q minus 2P. So these are the values of PQ. Then we are going to multiply 1 with all this. So it's going to be like this. Px is equal to 1 times this. It's the same over 3. So we also have answered the second question. Let's go to the third question. OX, vector OX, vector C, vector OX. So what is vector OX? So let's go to the diagram. Vector OX. So here we can also move from O to P, then P to X. This is the route we can use to go at X. If we don't want to go O to X, we can also use this route, O to P, then P to X. So we already have the values of Px. Here are the values of Px. So we are just going to say OX is equal to OP O sorry okay. So OX is equal to OP plus PX plus PX. So we already have the values of OP. So the value of OP is 2P. So we are moving towards the direction. There is no need of introducing a negative sign. So we are just going to write it the way it is, 2P plus, what are the values of Px? The values of Px are here. We have already found the values of Px, which is 4Q minus 2P. So 4Q minus 2P. Then over 3. So here it's the matter of finding the common denominator here. What is the common denominator? The highest common denominator here is 3. So 1 into 3 is 3. Then 3 times 2p is 6p plus 3 into 3 is 3. 3 times 4q minus 2p is 4q minus 2p. Then we are going to say 6p minus, we are going to collect the like terms on top here, minus 2p plus 4q over 3. Then we are going to say 6p minus 2p is 4p plus 4q over 3. So we have found OX. So this is the answer for vector OX. So let's go to the last question now. Given that OC is equal to HOX, show that CQ is equal to 4 open bracket 1 minus H over 3 close brackets Q minus 4H over 3P. So let's show. Let's write it here. Last question 2. So first of all, we have been given that OC is equal to HOX. So let us find the OC. So OC. Let's go to OC. Where is OC? OC. So OC is equal to HOX. So let's go to what is OX? OX, it is the one right here. OX. So let's get it and put it here. 4p plus 4q over 3. So then they said OC is equal to HOX. So OC meaning here there is a multiplication, H multiplied by OX. So we can say times H. Then we multiply everything on top here by X. So 4p times H, we have 4HP. Then 4q times H, we have 4HQ over 3 over 3. So I have just separated these two, but it is just the same. Just the same. So this is OC. So meaning this OC will be used to find this CQ. To find CQ, we need to use the root with the OC. So CQ, where is the vector CQ? So to move from C to Q, so we can move C, O, then O, Q, since we need to use OC. So it is going to be like this. CQ is equal to CO plus OQ. So here we have OC, but here they need us to, we are going to CO. So we are going to introduce a negative sign to OC to have CO. So it's going to be like this, negative. So what is OC? Negative OC. So I'm going to put the brackets here. 4HP over 3 plus 4HQ over 3. Then we are going to multiply everything here in brackets with a negative sign. So it is going to be like this. Negative times this, like this. Negative 4HP over 3. Then negative times positive, it is a negative 4HQ over 3. Then it's good. So this is, we have just found the CO. Then plus, what is OQ? So OQ is 4Q. 4Q. Then let us collect the like terms here, the numbers, the values with like terms. So these are like terms. At least we can see we have 4 here and 4 here. We also have Q here and the Q here. So it's just the matter of rearranging this. Let's start with this first, according to what they want us to show here. They started with these values. So it will be like this, equal to negative 4HQ over 3 plus 4 plus 4Q, then just like this, minus 4HP over 3. Then here it's just the matter of factorizing. So we are going to look at what is common here. So what is common here between this and this? So we have 4 is common, then also Q is common. So we are going to write 4 here according to the way they have answered here. They want us to show how they come up with this answer. So here we are showing. So open brackets, then they load this H, negative H over 3, then 4 and 4 cancels, Q and Q, so Q, it is going to be written also outside here, it is common, Q. So Q and Q cancels, so here will remain with plus 1. Then minus 4H over 3, then P, it is written like this. According to the way they have answered, that's the way we are supposed to show this work. Then we say one is positive and this is negative. So a positive number has more of the value. So it is going to come first, then the number with a negative sign goes second. So it is going to look like this. 1 minus H over 3 close, then Q minus 4H over 3, then P. So like this, we have shown how they come up with this answer. You can see this is just the same as this. So like this, you have answered. Then you can say hence. You can say hence shown. You have shown your work. So you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, the same name. It is on TikTok. It is the same name on YouTube. It is also the same name on TikTok. Thank you for watching.